Welcome to Piano Video Lessons Year 1 Unit 6. Today's lesson is lesson number 7 and we're going to be learning about A minor. Click the info card to come on over to pianovideolessons.com where you can find the ebook and also links to hundreds of other free videos. Today's lesson on A minor will take you through two different forms of A minor. We'll learn the pentascales, the keyboard geography, the 8-note scales, and also the diatonic chords. And then of course we'll learn to do some improvising in A minor to really get familiar with the key. We've already learned F major and B flat major, and if you haven't done those already, you should skip on back to those lessons. Today's free video is sponsored by my patrons at Patreon. You can click the info card to find out more or to become a sponsor. Let's get started. Today we're going to learn to play in the key of A minor, which is the key for March Slav. And again, we're going to just familiarize ourselves with how it feels to play in that key and how the key how it looks on the piano keys and how it looks in the music. So you can grab your circle of fifths chart from the front of your book and you can find A minor written right here. Now you can see we've hopped into the inside of the circle, and all of the minor keys are written on the inside of the circle, and A minor is paired here with C major. This is the relative major, C major, and the relative minor, A minor. So these two are related to each other. The reason is that they share a key signature. So if we think back to F major, which just has one flat, B flat, we know that it can share a key signature with D minor. So D minor would also have just B flat. And G minor is relative to B flat major. So G minor would have two flats. So now here we have A minor, and it's related to C major, which has no sharps or flats. So go ahead and circle that on your circle of fifths. And now let's start to play in the key of A minor. We just discovered that it has no sharps or flats. So we can play the pentascale right here on the keys. Now you hear that darkness. It sounds quite different than A major. There's the triad of A minor. You know, the triad of A major has that sunny day sound to it, ta-da, and the minor has that sort of brooding emotional quality to it. So here's your hamburger A major going down to A minor. We learned all about these in Unit 5. So that we can practice this pentascale. It's not going to be hard. If you've been following along, you're just going to grab that no problem. But I wanted to show you a different kind of minor scale. This is called the Hungarian Minor. When we play the Hungarian minor scale, we raise the 4th and the 7th degrees of the scale, and it ends up giving us extra sort of mystery or melodic value. But that doesn't change the triad. We still have this regular 3-note white key minor A minor triad. So you can practice your natural minor pentascale and you can practice this modified minor, the Hungarian minor. I'm teaching this to you because when we play March Slav, we're going to be playing using the Hungarian minor. So now we're going to go ahead and play the A natural minor scale. And it starts on A and it begins like this. And it's just using natural scale fingering. So there we have the A natural minor scale. And then same for the left hand. All white keys from A to A using turned under fingers, using the standard key fingering. Now we'll look at the Hungarian minor scale, and you can see when you look at the key chart here, the geography of the piano keys, you can see that we have to go to a black key on the 4th note. So it's a really good idea to use your 4th finger on that black key and then tuck under. And then again, when you're going to go to this black key, this is for right hand, you'll tuck under after the black key. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, sharp with 3, and then A. Coming down, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, and that's a big sound there. 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can hear that interesting quality that the Hungarian minor has with the raised 4th. So when we play our left hand, we're going to play 3, 2, 1, and then a big reach to D sharp, and then 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bring our 4 all the way up here to G sharp, which starts us again with 3, 2, 1. Big reach, 3, 2, 1. And we can finish it with 4, 3. That means we could keep going if we wanted, or we could come back down, and we'll here have big reach under to F. 1, 2, 3, big reach under. 1, 2, 3, 4, big reach all the way to F. 2, 3, big reach to C. So that's how you play the A Hungarian minor scale. Now we can go ahead and play the diatonic chords in A natural minor. So we don't have any black keys. We're just getting the sound of this key into our fingers mostly. And you can see we're using the ledger lines A, C, E up here, and in the bass we're using the ledger lines C and E. So I have placed these on the staff such that you can read those ledger lines and understand them. Go back down. We can do them broken. And back down. Awesome. So now let's do some improvising in the key of A minor. So I've determined a little pattern here, which is reminiscent of the March Slav. So we're just playing a 5th and a 6th. Our thumb is going down to F, down to E, and then out to F. And then we can play both and walk down and repeat. Now we can just repeat this as many times as we want to because we're improvising. It's not an actual song. It's just a melody that we're creating in real time. And then when we're done, we're going to move down to this low position here. And here we have your ending with just the note A. And now we can improvise either in A natural minor, or we could improvise in A Hungarian minor. Your choice. So let's just establish the feeling here with the left hand. I'm going to go nice and slow. And I'm actually going to use the Hungarian minor. So there I have improvised now in the key of A minor. That's getting my fingers used to the placement of notes in A minor and my ear ready for the sound of A minor and A Hungarian minor. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope you're keeping track of your progress on your practice sheet. If you haven't come on over to pianovideolessons.com, you should do that now so that you can get access to all of my free videos. And if you really enjoyed this lesson, I would love it if you would consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon. And in our next lesson, we're going to learn to play the March Slav. So I'll see you in lesson 8. Thanks for watching.